Here's my video log for the 31st of August 2023, Thursday. I don't know where the remote control for this flashing light is, so I guess we're gonna have to deal with the flashing. So that's cool, whatever. I didn't, it's like 1 or whatever in the morning, 1:30, and I didn't do it because I was just working on the site, but I wanted to do it, so that's why I took time off. I was working on my Google Earth in there in my room, but then the battery ran out, and I didn't have it plugged in. I need to finish that tomorrow, figure out what's going on with that, because I did have it there before. So I went and put the computer over there in the couch, and now I'm out here doing my video. So there's like 6, I think, more like rows left. I'm tracing 120,000 people on Google Earth for number visualization, and then I'm gonna do 3D all the way up in different ways, and then also screen capture it and grow it out. It's gonna be cool, and then use it individually to make numbers and stuff. So it's interesting tracing. I was trying to do learning, you know. It was I've been kind of on a brain vacation. So I've been watching like a lot of MMA fights and stuff. Getting caught up on all of those. And what else was I watching? And then music, and so then I was trying to listen to the book. I need to finish that book. I'm gonna do that today. The dude talking about the Max Tegmark, talking about the quantum universe. Finish that book, but I was listening to St. Augustine Baptism because I want to title chapters, and then I realized like it was kind of already titled. It was kind of titled in the way that he writes, like he titles in the top. So I was just kind of copying that up there, but yeah. So yeah, I mean, I'm gonna go and try and do those two things. But I guess that kind of means that I need to resurface in pop culture some little bit, you know. But when I was watching girls basketball and volleyball too, like watching them like analyze their plays and stuff. That's cool. People are getting really creative with YouTube. What else? Yeah, I mean, I think about my fight suit all the time, and I kind of get more and more ideas. And not just that, but I was thinking about, and I want to let MMA people know, my OnlyFans MMA girlfriends. You need to do routines. So this is a way to make like Strava. You can make like kicking the dummy Strava. You attach the UFC fight hit meter to the back of the dummy, so then it all becomes very easily, and it's only $50, and it works really well. Very, very easily standardized, and so it's just like Strava then. In fact, you should make it Strava. I'm gonna write Strava after I do it. So you set up 3 to 5, I guess 5 rounds of 5 minutes, right? And so in 5 minutes, you do a kick cycle that's realistic. So you kick the dummy in the head, and then you back up, and then you punch back up, or whatever. You do a specific routine that lasts the same amount of time that like normally it would last in a fight. You analyze fights and even average it out. And then to simulate the wrestling part, because you can't wrestle your bob dummy, that's where you do dumbbell. There's this CrossFit exercise called whatever. You do dumbbell, where you pick up the dumbbell and you do a squat, and then you push it up all the way up above your head. And you would do like 10 of those. Squat all the way to the top of your head, squat top of your head. And then you put it down, and that would simulate the wrestling, and then you start kicking again. And so as you're kicking, your arms are totally blown, but your legs are all right. So you can go back to the kicking. And then you're out of breath from the kicking, you go back to the squatting. And you do that for 5 minutes. Simulate a fight. So then you average the two together, and that's your Strava. Like, how much weight did you do, how much time, and so you have to do, and you can't do the squatting until you're done with the exact kicking routine, because you have to do the kick force on each kick, and you have to hit each kick and do the kick force. So you add up the kick force, and then you add that up with the dumbbell. And yeah, so that would be fun. And then you get a bunch of people to do it, and then you can compete with each other with the bob dummy, and then you incorporate that in with the actual suit. And so yeah, because I wanted to design it on the computer and then do a 3D printer, and then make the app based on this scan color of 20 different places, and how much bruise you get on a compound that you Velcro on it, that you then put in the oven that cooks it back to the normal color. And then for like arm bar, you have little strings you have to break on this part of the arm. And then for like choking, you have to pop little blood bags here. And then for breaking those, you have to pop the blood in here, the little blood capsules. And so that way you don't get hurt, and people from different weight classes can go against each other. But anyways, that's gonna be, I'm not gonna be doing any of that for like, I don't know if I'll ever do any of that. I'm thinking I might just be the computer guy. So there's 6 boxes on the first row, and I'm almost done with the first box. And then there's 6, and then there's 4 for 3 more, and then there's 6. So I'm going to save it into the big one, I think, after I get across the whole thing. So maybe, and but I think it's like 1 a day that I'll do, so I don't know. I think I'm gonna wait. Maybe I'll do my taxes on Monday, but yeah, because we're going into the weekend. So even though I don't work, I just work in my house, I still pay attention to the weekend. So anyways, 8 minutes, so that's enough talking. I'm gonna go and work on my computer, just tracing. Maybe I'll listen to music some. Oh yeah, that book. At least try to do the book. On Audible that I was doing. And then yeah, once the computer charges, work in my room again until I pass out, whenever that is. But I'm starting to become nocturnal again, because I was up until like 3:44 or something, and that's why I didn't get up until like 2. So yeah, I might be up all night. Okay, talk to you tomorrow.